Emily was just 24. She worked long hours at a small, cozy diner on the edge of town, with her brown hair tied back, a faded blue uniform, and shoes that had seen better days. She didn't look like someone who had much, but what she did have was rare compassion. Every customer got a smile, even when her feet hurt, even when tips were low, even when no one noticed. Because kindness, for Emily, wasn't a job, it was who she was. Every night, just before closing, a man came in. Older, always in the same brown coat and scarf, dark sunglasses covering tired eyes. He walked slowly, tapping a cane in front of him. He always sat at the same corner table, away from the crowd. He never smiled much, never talked much. He ordered the same thing, soup and a glass of water. The other staff called him odd. But to Emily, he was just another human being needing care. No matter how late it was or how busy the night had been, Emily served him with gentle care. She placed his bowl quietly, made sure his water was filled, and always said, "Let me know if you need anything." He rarely replied more than a nod, but he came back every night, and she was always there, waiting with the same gentle kindness. Studio microphone narration. Sometimes she'd sit beside him and read the menu out loud, even though he always picked the same thing. She did it anyway, because maybe the routine brought him comfort, because maybe for him, the kindness was more important than the food. Emily never rushed him. Her co-workers whispered when he left. He doesn't tip. He probably doesn't even know who's serving him. Why waste your energy? But Emily never listened. She wasn't there for praise. She believed that how you treat someone when you think no one is watching defines your true character. One stormy night, the power went out. The kitchen closed early and customers rushed to leave, but he still came. So Emily lit a candle and placed it on his table. She smiled and said, "If the rain doesn't stop, I'll walk you home." For the first time, he looked directly at her. His eyes were hidden, but something changed in his silence. A spark, like he saw her for the first time. Then 3 days passed. No sign of him. No tap of the cane. No quiet order. Emily cleaned his corner table anyway, just in case. Maybe he was sick. Maybe he'd moved. She didn't know, but the silence left a strange emptiness in her routine. On the 4th day, as she wiped down tables, the door opened. A tall man in a sharp black suit stepped in. He didn't look like someone from this neighborhood. He walked straight to Emily, holding a leather briefcase. "You're Emily, right?" he asked. She nodded, confused. He smiled. "Mr. Whitmore asked me to find you." The man opened the briefcase on the counter. Inside was a letter, a massive check, and a deed. She read the note aloud. "Emily, you served me every night without ever asking for anything. I was never blind. I only wanted to see who would treat me like a person, not a burden." Mr. Whitmore was a retired millionaire, lonely but wealthy, and Emily had passed his test without even knowing it. Weeks later, the diner was the same, but something was different. Emily now stood behind the counter, not as a waitress, but as the new owner. Her uniform was still blue, but now clean and new. Above the register hung a framed photo of Mr. Whitmore. The caption read, "Kindness doesn't go unseen." And every time she looked at it, she smiled, not because she gained a diner, but because she proved the world still has people who do good simply because it's right.